Hello everybody. Welcome back to some more Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare, the second one. Today we are unfortunately going to be playing some Dr. Toxic. Now, I know this video is titled Dr. Toxic is a Problem. Unfortunately, that title is clickbait. This character fucking sucks. In my opinion, Dr. Toxic is the most boring scientist in the entire game. His primary is almost the exact same as Reg Scientist, except for the fact that it does significantly less damage and has a little bit faster of a fire rate, as well as obviously you get toxic damage. The reason I say this guy sucks so much, first of all, he's boring. This is just Reg Scientist primary right here, as well as toxic damage is both a worse version of fire damage and just not that fun to play with because I just know the fact that I can play Archaeologist and have such a better experience. I am fairly confident throughout this recording I say Archaeologist a lot. If I'm saying that I would rather play Archaeologist than Dr. Toxic and I'm making that comparison, what I'm meaning to say is Paleontologist. Paleontologist I can compare to Dr. Toxic because Paleontologist has fire damage. If I'm comparing Dr. Toxic to Archaeologist, just please keep in the back of your mind that I'm meaning to say Paleontologist. I'm just a fucking moron apparently. Yeah, I am not a fan of Dr. Toxic by any means. I hate everything about this character and I hate everything that he stands for. I think Dr. Toxic is a very bad scientist. But I think that Scientist is one of those classes that is so good on its own just based off the abilities, that a bad Scientist is still all around a pretty good character. Saw the armor chompers right here. You got an armor chomper apocalypse going on. ACS does truly stand the test of time. If you like the way that his primary feels, the main character I would recommend you play is Reg Scientist. Instead of firing at this fire rate and dealing 40 damage, imagine an ever so slightly slower fire rate, but you deal 70 damage instead.
I'll make that deal.
And if you like the toxic damage that Dr. Toxic has, just play Archaeologist. You will have so much more fun with Archaeologist fire damage than you will with Dr. Toxic's shitty toxic damage. And you're dead. At the end of the day, he's still a scientist. So if you get point blank with people, you will just end up killing them because they do a lot of close range damage. Dr. Toxic does slightly more damage than Chemist, and I don't think that that is a good thing by any means. See, I'm hitting 45s there. Like, I should not be hitting 45 damage with this slow of a fire rate. The fire rate to damage trade-off is just so bad on Dr. Toxic. I just seriously can't do anything except just shit talk how bad this character is. Armor chomper. Maybe in a certain world, I actually can kill him. There he is again. I thought I could kill him before he finished his burrow. Got him anyways. Double teleport. Let me just thread that needle real quick. I killed the heal flower. I thought I got stuffy. See, at least if I was Chemist there, I would have gotten both the stuffy flower and the heal flower. But this character, I don't get either. And instead, I get fucking shitty toxic damage. I hate toxic damage, guys.
Bruh, chill.
If you don't know why toxic damage is just worse than fire damage, they function almost the exact same. If you hit one shot with your primary, you will inflict toxic damage, and then you will slowly do a little bit more damage over time. I think the main difference between toxic damage and fire damage is the fact that toxic characters can inflict toxic damage by just being in their presence. So if you just get close to somebody, you will also inflict toxic damage. But the toxic damage that you inflict after hitting a shot is so low, at least compared to fire damage. If you compare toxic damage and fire damage as damage, fire damage does so much more overall damage after you hit one shot. If you have the fire upgrade and you hit someone one time with a fire character, they will take an additional like 20 damage just from the fire damage. I'm not even sure how much damage toxic damage actually does whenever you hit a shot. All I know is that it's not even nearing the amount that fire damage does. Also, thank you guys so much for the support on the... Calm down there, Colonel Corn.
Whoa, calm down, Jamal.
Thank you so much for the support on the useless abilities videos. The first useless abilities video that we made is currently sitting at 80,000 views as of the time I'm recording this. And part 2, which is the most recent upload prior to this one, I think is sitting at around 10,000 views, which is just absolutely ridiculous. Thank you guys so much. Part 2 has only been uploaded for like a day, so y'all are just clearly loving those videos. And I definitely will keep delivering those videos. I am going to space out those videos a little bit though, because they are a very different style of content from my normal videos. As well as I just don't want to run that series dry. I think that series has a lot of potential potential. I enjoy teaching people about Garden Warfare 2, and about how unbalanced and dog shit this game can be at certain times. Speaking of dog shit, that is the main star of this video, Dr. Toxic. The embodiment of what a mediocre character is. I don't even find Reg Scientist very fun. I don't like that style of primary. The main scientist that I will play is either Astronaut or Zoologist. I'll also play a good amount of Archaeologist as well. And yes, this time I actually meant to say Archaeologist. Archaeologist feels like a more balanced version of Astronaut. And what's crazy is a more balanced version of Astronaut is still an incredibly good and fun character. Archaeologist is a problem is definitely going to be coming up soon. Double teleport. Please, for the love of God, let me get this kill. I have to, like, go into prayer on my knees, both hands together, in order to get a single kill with this character.
On my knees every day.
I was hoping that he would go for the soldier there. It turns out I was wrong, and he did not go for the soldier. Now that we've had a couple days to sit on the fact that Garden Warfare 2 is getting this anti-cheat, people are still pissed about it, don't get me wrong, because Garden Warfare 2 modding is a huge part of the game, but I feel like a lot more people are just becoming content with it. Me personally, I've always been content with it. The biggest question that we still have is, are people able to just stay on an old version of the game and still ban people? Because if that happens hypothetically, I won't even be able to use the streamer mode mod, so I won't even be able to hide my name whatsoever without doing so much more editing than I'm already doing. It would make PC content creators have to do so much more work to be able to just blur their name throughout the video, because I have the streamer mode mod on. As you can see, everybody is named player and my name is completely hidden. If we go to this anti-cheat update and people are still able to ban people and I can't hide my name, I just won't be able to make content on PC anymore. And I'm quite the fan of Garden Warfare 2 on PC. My PC accounts are the one that have most of my shit and most of my hours. So, you know, being able to make content on my preferred platform, that would be ideal, I would say. Let's hope mixed mode is not turf takeover. Vanquish confirmed. That is not turf takeover. Have a hunch that there might be a cheater in this lobby. I really can't tell. If someone in the comments could let me know if this is done by a cheater, I would really appreciate it. It looks like he stopped. What is the next thing that the skid will do? Just kill the lobby immediately. Alright. Okay. One question I have for all the skids out there. If you cheat like this where you just kill the whole lobby, and look, if we look at the scoreboard, nobody's getting kill credit for it. You're not even getting anything to your stats. How is this type of cheating fun? I don't want to reason with cheaters, but I can understand how using a boss mod online would be fun. You're playing as a character that you shouldn't be. There is an appeal there. I understand that. I'm not a dirty cheater, so I'm never going to do that. If I want to play with boss characters, I'm just going to go to private match. But I feel like there's an understanding there, playing as characters online that you're not supposed to. What kind of fun and enjoyment is this? The whole lobby just dying immediately before we can even play the game. And he's doing it in mixed mode too, so this is probably the only mixed mode lobby that is currently going. And it is just unplayable because one bad character is just deciding to kill the lobby immediately before it even starts. I don't understand it. It stopped for now, I think. I don't want to jinx it or anything. Maybe the loser decided that, hey, you know, this actually is not that fun. You know, killing the whole lobby for 2 minutes straight, you know, I'm bored. Fucking, I don't blame him, bro. I would be too. This team balancing is looking pretty precise right now, I can't lie. I know this video's on Dr. Toxic, but we're gonna switch over to Toxic Pea. We're still staying with the toxic theme. We're just fixing the team balancing of this match a little bit. That's all we're doing. Flip off, dude. Flip off, dude. God fucking damn it. One thing that a lot of bad Super Brains players will do is just walk directly towards you in a straight line. And with Pea Shooter, you're able to send out one of your bean bombs. And sometimes it'll just push them back so they're unable to, like, close the gap between you and them so they can punch you. I love how I'm talking about shit you can do with Dark Bean Bomb on Pea Shooter when this is a fucking Dr. Toxic video at the end of the day. Alright, we're gonna get one final awesome kill and then back out. I don't want this video to be taken up too much by this character. Are you gonna die to that? You are, alright. Well, that was our one final awesome kill. While this video was a bit unorthodox, we spent like a third of a Team Vanquish match just playing as Toxic Pea. But you know, that's what we do around here. Sure, it may be Dr. Toxic is a problem, but it wouldn't be a Dr. Toxic video if we didn't switch to a completely different character because this guy fucking sucks. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. All that good stuff. We are on the road to 20,000 subscribers, so if you could subscribe, that would mean the absolute world to me. We have been gaining a fuck ton of new subscribers recently. I think we're at 16.8 thousand subscribers right now, which is just ridiculous. Seriously cannot thank y'all enough for the support. I will have another useless something video very soon. As I said before, I do want to space them out so they don't get stale. The next one will most likely be useless variants. But yeah, until next time, sayonara.